Coming up on 5 Minute News. New Haiti leader with international backing to take charge. Canada to let vaccinated US citizens enter country. And Microsoft Exchange hack caused by China, US and allies say. It's Tuesday, July 20. I'm Anthony Davis. A new Prime Minister, supported by key international diplomats, will take charge of Haiti, an official said on Monday, a move that appeared aimed at averting a leadership struggle following the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. Ariel Henry, who was designated Prime Minister by Moïse before he was slain but never sworn in, will replace the country's interim Prime Minister. It wasn't immediately clear how quickly Claude Joseph, who's been leading Haiti with the backing of police and the military since the 7th of July assassination of Moïse, would step down. In an audio recording, Henry referred to himself as Prime Minister and called for unity, saying he would soon announce the members of what he called a provisional consensus government to lead the country until elections are held. I present my compliments to the Haitian people who have shown political maturity in the face of what can be considered a coup. Our Haitian brothers gave peace a chance, while leaving the possibility that the truth could one day be restored, Henry said. The political turnover followed a statement on Saturday from a key group of international diplomats that appeared to snub Joseph as it called for the creation of a consensual and inclusive government. To this end, it strongly encourages the designated Prime Minister Ariel Henry to continue the mission entrusted to him to form such a government, the statement from the core group said. The core group is composed of ambassadors from Germany, Brazil, Canada, Spain, the US, France, the European Union, and representatives from the United Nations and the Organization of American States. Canada announced on Monday it will begin letting fully vaccinated US citizens into Canada on August 9, and those from the rest of the world on September 7. Officials said the 14-day quarantine requirement will be waived as of August 9 for eligible travellers who are currently residing in the United States and have received a full course of a COVID-19 vaccine approved for use in Canada. Public Safety Minister Bill Blair, who said he spoke with U.S. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas on Friday, said the U.S. had not yet indicated any plan to change current restrictions at the land border. Canadians are able to fly into the United States with a negative COVID-19 test. U.S. Democratic Congressman Brian Higgins, whose district includes Buffalo and Niagara Falls, said the U.S. had neglected to give reopening the northern border the serious attention it deserves, and there is no excuse. Canadian officials also announced that children who aren't vaccinated but are travelling with vaccinated parents won't have to quarantine, but will have to avoid group activities, including schools and daycare centres. Transport Minister Omar Al-Jalbra also said that a ban on direct flights from India will be extended to August 21st because of the Delta variant. The situation in India is very serious, he said. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said last week that Canada could start allowing fully vaccinated Americans into the country as of mid-August for non-essential travel and should be in a position to welcome fully vaccinated travellers from all countries by early September. Canada leads G20 countries in vaccination rates, with approximately 80% of eligible Canadians vaccinated with their first dose and over 50% of those eligible fully vaccinated. The US Travel Association estimates that each month the border is closed costs $1.5 billion. Canadian officials say Canada had about 22 million foreign visitors in 2019, about 15 million of them from the United States. The Biden administration and Western allies formally blamed China on Monday for a massive hack of Microsoft Exchange email server software and asserted that criminal hackers associated with the Chinese government have carried out ransomware and other illicit cyber operations. The announcements, though not accompanied by sanctions against the Chinese government, were intended as a forceful condemnation of activities a senior Biden administration official described as part of a pattern of irresponsible behavior in cyberspace. They highlighted the ongoing threat from Chinese hackers, even as the administration remains consumed with trying to curb ransomware attacks from Russia-based syndicates that have targeted critical infrastructure. The broad range of cyber threats from Beijing disclosed on Monday included a ransomware attack from government-affiliated hackers that targeted victims, including in the US, with demands for millions of dollars. US officials also alleged that criminal contract hackers associated with China's Minister of State Security have engaged in cyber extortion schemes, and theft for their own profit. You can subscribe to 5-Minute News on YouTube with your preferred podcast app. Ask your smart speaker or enable 5-Minute News as your Amazon Alexa flash briefing skill. Subscribe, rate and review online at 5minute.news. 5-Minute News is an Evergreen Podcast covering politics, inequality, health and climate, delivering independent, unbiased and essential world news daily.